What is going on, guys? Pompson87 here, and today I'm back finally with top 10 fails and glitches, part 18 of this series now, guys. Part 18. It's been a while since my last one, but I'm coming with you with a brand new episode today on of fails and glitches in the F1 2016 game. Hope you guys will enjoy. We've got some newcomers, also some old people returning for this series. So kicking things off with number 10 is Camo2125. He's in a Sauber around Spa, going to the pit lane to put on a new set of tyres. I assume he's a lap down. I mean, he wouldn't have always been in front of some Red Bulls and Ferraris, right? Like, it seems so. But we cut away to the track now, and there's a bunch of cars brake checking each other just under the safety car. The safety car has to park it at apex of turn 1. The Sauber driver's like, sweet, I can actually get ahead of you guys now and I lap myself. I've seen many strange things in the safety car sometimes. The AI behave very weirdly when, when a doubter emerges, they just suddenly apply the brakes, forcing you to stop. But anyway, number 9, this is a combined YouTuber, and he's on the PC, obviously he's on Steam, just checking some settings, and he's ghosting on the grid. You've got question marks at the top right, there's no lights, there's no nothing, his car is pulling away. It's just pulling away, and he has no control of it, obviously. I don't know why the AI there decided to miss the apex. I suppose because there's a car on the inside, but it's ghosting anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And as you can see, he's spamming the A button, trying to do whatever he can on his controls, and nothing's working. You can tell it's an AI driving because it's so very smooth, but also very slow. So I can imagine it's a very easy AI difficulty. But yeah, he's just nothing he can do. He has to probably sit this one out and let the AI drive for him, but that's a bit annoying for him. Anyway, number 8, Kartmaster95. He's also regular on this series, but he's in a Red Bull now, coming to the pit lane at Brazil, waiting for the Mercedes to go, as you do. Now, I have already included this glitch in previous episodes, but it's a pretty good one, and it's still in this game, obviously, so I'm going to include it nonetheless. So it's going on the pit lane at Brazil, following Hamilton out, cruising. Nothing out of the ordinary now. A little bit understeer, and he's retired. He's teleported, retired onto the track. Let's do a slow-mo replay, because this tyre doesn't actually hit the wall. He was slightly off the track, but he didn't actually hit the wall at all there. And his wheel just ripped off and teleported the track, so it's a bit odd. But it's number 7, so one of my own clips. And this is a glitch I've noticed for a lot of multiplayer races now. It happens when you join a multiplayer session for the first time, like for the first race, and you'll see what's about to happen anyway. And I'll just play the audio clip for you. Let's take a guess what happens.
Okay, black flag, we're out to the race.
Yep, you heard that right. So apparently, I am probably going to be disqualified at the start of this race before we've even begun it. I think I've seen this glitch before. It's happened to quite a few people. Quite a few people have been telling me I've had this happen when they've joined a lobby and they're disqualified immediately. So we're gonna, we're pause the menu, but that doesn't really matter. So now ghosting doesn't look good, and we're disqualified from severe collision when we haven't even begun moving yet. It's a bit ridiculous, F1 game. I mean, come on. How do you get disqualified when you've not even begun moving for severe collision? I mean, my AI cars keep driving even though I'm disqualified, but it's going to pull over soon. So now I have to watch the rest of the races, some guys battling through Tier 1. But anyway, this is Ward99. This is proof this happens not just to me, but quite often at the start when joining lobbies. First lobby of the day, and it's disqualified immediately. Not much you can do about that, you have to sit that race out. But anyway, number 6 is Looney FJ. He's in a man-out around Russia, being sandwiched between the Sauber and the Haas, but forget them. There was another Haas go completely flying over the barrier. We're going to have another replay on board the Haas. He has just been sent airborne. I mean, he cleared the sign there. I mean, you're about to see that he cleared the Pirelli sign. That is some fucking height right there he gained. And there's some nice bounces on the ground for good measure. That's an impressive height crash. I haven't seen one of those in a while. But anyway, number 5. This is Formula Fish 15. He's in a multiplayer session around China. You can tell it's multiplayer. There's 2 guys spin off there. A few more guys ghosting in front of him. So it's a freeway battle there. Looks kind of intense. Hopefully he can join on to back and do some good, make some good overtakes. So it's go down the start finish straight. starting lap 4. The Ferrari is on his left, coming across, is going to get squeezed into the barrier, through the air, completely airborne. And now this sort of crash sort of reminds me of something I saw the other day. Take a guess what?
Reps to the outside, through turn 1, there's only just enough space for us to squeeze through, and I think we've got the move.
How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes, got nowhere to run. The night goes on as I'm fading away.
Alright, number 4 now. This is Looney FJ once again, and he's around Monza in a manor once again. He likes a manor quite a bit. And he's in an online race with some AI players. Now he's going to see a crash up ahead. And what do you do usually when you see a crash up ahead? Do you usually take one of those cars and take it for a trip across this gravel and Scari? Not usually, but Looney FJ does there. That was Spiddles there, just went for a trip on his roof across the gravel and then promptly disappeared. Kind of funny to watch there, just giving him a joyride trip across the gravel. I hope those two guys know each other, because that would be a very banterous time. But anyway, number 3, this is an offline race, I'm pretty sure. He's recording offline cams, you know, with many cars, Manor, Sauber, and the other Sauber is taking a weird trip through the pit lane. I have seen the online version of this, my glitch around China.
Is just peeling off into the pits now. He's in the pits.
But I have not seen an AI car do it before. He went through the safety car, and he's going backwards down the pit lane, does a J-turn, very impressive, and is now facing the right way in the pit box, but the pit crew have wandered off and just abandoned him. Like the Red Bull pit crew did to Ricciardo in Monaco. They've just abandoned him. And so it's kind of bizarre to see the AI, the Sauber AI doing that then. So this is Warden99 for clip number 2. And he's broken the game. I don't know how he's figured this out. Maybe he's bottled it, you know, pure Warden style. So he's going around Spain, trying to crash, but no. He's trying to DNF, but every time he goes through the barriers, he just teleports or just goes through it. Is that like a super cloak or something? Because the barrier's not there? How does that even happen? I mean, so much for, like, you know, realistic damage or whatever. You don't need in this game if you can just ghost through every barrier you can find. But anyway, the winning clip comes from DJRTP 17. I'm sure you recognise him for quite a few of my videos now. And he is broken the time trial aspect of this game. So, no, he's just switching tracks, or switching, I think, weathers maybe. It might be. So, he's going to wet weather around Mexico. So, he's doing a wet weather practice. And he's looking at a black screen. Well, when I say black screen, all he can see is the TV monitor on the car. Everything else is black. Oh no, does Mexico do a nighttime race now? I mean, he's obviously really confused, as you can see in his video. He's asking for the iPad now. He's just handed out of the darkness to him. That is truly bizarre, and he just returns to the darkness. So he's going to go to the track now, and he's going to try and drive the Mexico track blind. Yeah, I bet you can see where this is going to go. So, he's going to track now. He's about to get the 5 lights. Just the 5 lights appearing on the screen. And he's got the mini-map, so the only way for him to actually be able to complete the lap is to use the mini-map at the bottom left and somehow navigate your way around. Just using the mini-map. He's going through the settings. Trying desperately to get the screen back, but nothing's happening. So he's actually changed the minimap now so he can actually see the track in more detail. If he actually completes this lap without getting invalidated, then I will sell my yeah, never mind. I don't have to sell my F1 game, he's invalidated already. Because he can't see the screen. Or because his Penske and is cord cutting again. Both could be likely. But yeah, I'm just going to leave you with the rest of this glitch as he tries to navigate his way around the Mexico track, blindfolded basically. If only it's possible to actually find out this glitch and actually do it as an actual challenge, I'd actually make for a really cool video. Especially with the actual car sounds in the background and all you can see is a dark screen. that would make things interesting, I suppose, as a little banterous video maybe. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this fails and glitches video. There will be one more coming for this game. I've got planned. Episode 19, I'm hoping, will be on the F1 2016 game, and then hopefully future episodes after that, after episode 20, which will be a special one, by the way, will be on the F1 2017 game, depending on how good that will be. So if you got any more glitches on the F1 2016 game, I will only take the 10 best we've got from now until the end of this game. So if you got any impressive fails and glitches, then send them in. Send them to my email address at top10glitchesf1@hotmail.com, or link them to me on Xbox is fine, or even link your video in the comment section below, and I'll have a look at it and hopefully include it in the next episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys for my next video, whatever that may be. So I'll see you then.